Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your February 2022 love reading. This is for anyone who is currently in a romantic relationship. If it comes up, if you're in a temporary separation with your person, then this is your reading. If you are single and looking for new love, I will be doing those readings separately for you guys. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm truly grateful as always for each and every one of you. Let's get right into your reading. If you do find yourself that you enjoy this reading, if it resonates with you in some way, a little bit or the whole thing, please don't forget to hit that like button there and also subscribe to my channel. So first out, we've got a leg up. Okay, so you may actually be needing to ask somebody for some help in the month ahead in regards to your relationship or something that's revolving around your relationship. Okay, perhaps you have a friend or a family member, or maybe even you're in a situation with your significant other where you need to get some sort of external third-party advice in regards to your relationship. And you know what? It's nothing to be worried or ashamed about or anything like that. A lot of couples go through counseling at some point. Okay, it's hard living with another person. It's hard being, there for somebody, right? So sometimes we just need a little bit of a helping hand. Okay, so there certainly could be someone that you seek out for a little bit of guidance or assistance in some way. Okay, a leg up can also indicate that maybe there is a situation that you are helping someone else, and in some way this affects your relationship. Okay, and it could just be that maybe you have a friend that's in trouble or in need or something, and it takes a little bit of your time and attention away from your relationship. Maybe you even invite someone to stay with you. Okay, but when we have the leg up, this is that reliance on others. Now, it can also indicate in your relationship with your significant other that you're there to help love and support and guide each other. Okay, it's like when one person is down, the other person lifts you back up. Okay, if you're feeling down, your person lifts you up. If they're feeling down, you lift them up, and you're there for each other, and you support each other through thick and thin, through the good, the bad, the ugly, and through the absolutely spectacular. Don't forget though, a leg up energy, don't forget though to ask your person, okay, for some help, or to how should we say, delegate some responsibilities. We would all like to think that our significant other in our lives knows what we're thinking every minute of every day, but let's face it, not everybody is intuitive that way. So if you need somebody to help out with something, if you need to delegate some responsibilities, okay, don't be afraid to ask for it, okay, and to voice your wants, voice your needs. Not everybody is a mind reader, okay, and sometimes we get in that energy with our significant other, especially if we've been together for a while, and like, you should know what I'm thinking by now, and unfortunately it doesn't always work that way. But we also have building blocks here. So this is wonderful. This is a time where newer relationships, you're building a foundation for the future, one step in front of the other, one thing at a time, and you're building a really strong, solid foundation. If you've been with your person for a long time, this is your chance to repair a situation, okay, or to solidify your connection with them, right? And sometimes we have these ups and downs, and sometimes we have external influences, and we're busy with, work and career and kids and friends and all these things. And so this is a really great month for you to really focus on your person and to build that connection, build the strong foundations for your future, or again, solidify them as well. Okay, we can also look at that as the possibility to repair a relationship here as well. So if you have been going through a rocky patch of some sort, okay, the leg up here shows that there may be some helpful resources available for you, okay, and the building blocks, this is where you can gain a little bit of extra strength and stability in your relationship there as well. So let's pull your tarot and see what we've got for you guys. Messages, please, for Aries. Thank you. Current situation, we've got the Ace of Wands. Look at that. Okay, love the Ace of Wands. What is crossing you? The King of Pentacles. Okay, beneath you, we've got the Ace of Cups. So that's off to a good start. Two aces, your recent past. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, crowning you, goals, thoughts, possibilities. Two of Wands, your near future here. The Knight of Swords, certainly some communication. And then we've got the Tower coming in here. Now that's you, your current attitude, but also an advice card. Okay, so external influences here. We've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, hopes and fears. We've got the Six of Swords and your overall outcome energy, the Page of Swords. Okay, so the bottom of the deck here, the Ten of Wands. Here is where some help may be needed. Ten of Wands shows a completion of a certain cycle, okay, but also shows that there's something that's causing some stress. Okay, maybe one person has a lot of responsibility and the other person needs to leg up. Okay, it needs to step up to the plate a little bit. Again, some conversation may be in order because not everybody is a mind reader. Not everybody knows what we're thinking, okay? And your significant other may at some point, you might be sitting there going, oh man, they really should know what I'm thinking. They should know what I want already. I shouldn't have to say it. Unfortunately, sometimes we do. There may be some other factors here with the Ten of Wands that are causing some stresses or some burdens, okay? But the thing is that there's a resolution in sight. Things are about to get better. It could just be that there's a lot weighing on your mind, okay? Or you've been really, really busy and maybe a little bit distracted, okay? That Ten of Wands does show a completion of something. It shows powering through, persevering, okay? But it looks like you're about to get a little bit of relief, thank goodness, because what does the Ten of Wands lead into? The Ace of Wands, okay? Something a little bit brighter, shinier, certainly something a little bit more interesting, and certainly a weight off your shoulders, okay? So difficulties, the end of a difficult cycle or a difficult situation, okay? There may be boundaries that are needed. There might be a conversation that needs to be had, okay? Delegate responsibility. Okay, you're in a partnership here, okay, and sometimes there's stress that comes with relationships, but other times we do need to ask for some help or for some guidance somewhere. So whether that is from your person or from external sources, okay, there may certainly be some help at hand for you. All right, but your heart of your reading here, the current situation, we do have the Ace of Wands. So when we have the Ace of Wands, this is the opportunity to either start fresh, start new, to rekindle a spark, a passion, okay, rekindle that flame, all right, reconnect with our people, all right, and you could also be in the energy here where you're about to level up in your relationship as well. The aces are all about new or improved. Okay, so some of you might actually be in a newer relationship. Some of you are looking for a fresh start, and some of you are just maybe looking to reconnect a little bit and put some of your burdens and stresses to the side and focus on your relationship. The Ace of Wands shows that there is a lot of potential here, some fresh energy, okay? You're feeling good, you're feeling inspired, all right? Maybe you even have just a different outlook on your relationship here, and maybe you have a opportunity, okay, leading forward in the month of February to rekindle a physical connection as well. Let's face it, the Ace of Wands is usually quite the symbol of vitality, shall we say? Okay, so you might be really just trying something new, okay, something to kind of how should we say, spice things up a little bit. That's never a bad thing. Okay, and of course in the month of February we do have Valentine's Day. Okay, so Valentine's Day, well, you know what, you either love it or you hate it, or you just feel obligated to participate. I quite often consider Valentine's Day to be quite the double-edged sword. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, and it's like a lot of people are really like, this is just something that is contrived by the chocolate and card factories, to drum up some business between Christmas and Easter, and it probably is, okay? And, I know a lot of people, they're like, I shouldn't have to just have one designated day where someone tells me that they love me. It should be every day. And yes, it should, but at the same token, again, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So, but maybe you're taking the opportunity to try something a little bit new. Okay, so certainly some fresh energy coming in there. Now crossing, we do have the King of Pentacles. Now I see we've got a Knight of Pentacles, and then crossing is the King of Pentacles. So there could certainly be some financial issues, okay, that you've been dealing with your person. Perhaps someone's been really focused on their career, and the Ten of Wands there, it's been a little bit of an uphill battle. And so you're just looking for something to really resolve itself there. The King of Pentacles can also be about, the challenge is someone taking the lead. Okay. Yeah, really taking the lead and taking charge in regards to a relationship. So again, with the Ten of Wands there, the Ace of Wands there, the King of Pentacles, now male or female, okay, it doesn't matter. We all have masculine and feminine within us. So we'll say either you or your significant other, okay, really needs to step up to the plate, okay, and take on their fair share of responsibilities. We could suggest that as well. I also think for some of you, you've got a little bit of a waiting game going on here. Because you do have your Knight of Pentacles here, okay, which is quite often, an offer of, commitment, maybe even a new person for those of you who haven't been with your person for a long time. And the King of Pentacles, you could really be waiting or wanting someone to commit fully and wholly into your relationship, okay, and to level up, right, to take the next step, right? We've got that Knight of Pentacles, and you're looking to transform and progress into that King of Pentacles, which is that long-term stability, security, abundance, success, okay, not having to worry about anything. And so it could be that there's a lack of commitment in your relationship. It could just be that maybe you or your person is a little bit impatient, okay? And, for those newer people, with this being Pentacles, okay, maybe someone's job is getting in the way. That could be, right? We focus on our career quite a bit. All right. But you could also suggest here that with the Pentacles, perhaps your current situation, your current relationship with your person, you're going out, you're having some fun, and you've probably got a really good physical connection. There's some passion there with your person, and but now maybe you're falling in love and you're not sure, okay, if they are. All right. But there certainly is a lot of potential here. Okay, so certainly could just be some delays with that King of Pentacles. There could be a lack of commitment maybe with something as well. Maybe you're just having a little bit of fun, but now you've got some feelings that are coming out here with that Ace of Cups. Okay, so if you were just in a relationship for maybe just having a little bit of a physical fling, or something that maybe even a workplace fling. Okay, you could have that going on too. Certainly someone there might. All right, oops. Yeah, it happens. We spend a lot of time at work, right? But now you're starting to develop some feelings for that person. So it could represent a little bit of a sticky spot. Okay, shall we say, probably secret. Okay, a little bit of a secret affair, or a secret romance there. But whatever your situation is, the Ace of Cups in your subconscious, love. The Ace of Cups is exactly what you want in a love reading. Okay, so for some of you, you're starting to develop deep feelings for your person. This may be a little bit unexpected. All right. Others of you, you're perhaps thinking that you need to do something a little bit different, try something new. The aces are about those new, and you do have two aces coming out here. So Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. Oh yeah, that's one steamy love affair right there. Okay. But I also feel that if you are having some issues in your relationship, and we do see that a little bit that's coming out here, okay, I feel as though you're open and receptive to your person, to different ways of doing things, to new communications, to even try new things as well within your relationship, to make those improvements, those building blocks that we talked about a little bit earlier. So whether you're new, whether you're kind of, middle of the road in a relationship, or whether you're trying to repair something, whatever your situation happens to be, there is love, there's passion, there's connection, there's fresh inspiration, there's this new energy, this chemistry, there's this openness, okay, and there are some feelings that are developing there. But again, that Ace of Cups, it can be new love, but it can also be improvements in love, or reconnecting, okay, with your person in love. your recent past, we do have the Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is certainly a relatively new relationship here. Okay, you may or may not have met this person in your workplace or somewhere around a career activity of some kind. Okay, but the Knight of Pentacles is really that very slow kind of progress. Okay, so it can be an initial meeting, an initial offer. Okay, but in a longer term relationship, this is just something one foot in front of the other. No one's rushing into anything whatsoever. Some of you have been with your person for quite a while. Okay, and you're looking for this to mature, to take the next level up there. Okay, for some of you, this is that new relationship there, and you're starting to feel all the feels now. Okay, and you're starting to feel that you've got a really good connection. You might be thinking that this has the potential to, really go for the long haul. Okay, to be really that connection for the long haul. But I am feeling here that for some of you, either you or your significant other, there is some financial consideration here, okay, or a career situation that has maybe kind of overtaken your relationship. A lot of people do have some money issues right now. We do have careers that are getting in the way of relationships. There's a lot of uncertainty in the world. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles and then the King of Pentacles crossing, there could certainly be that situation there where someone has been focused on their career. They're about to wrap things up or be rewarded for the fruits of their labor, or even get something new, and then you can, focus on your relationship a little bit more. You could even be possibly looking to make a large purchase. The King of Pentacles can certainly be a large purchase of some sort, maybe buying a house, or even like moving in together, cohabitating with your person. But I'm also seeing here that maybe you've got, you're planning a little trip somewhere as well. Okay, because we do have the Two of Wands that is crowning you, your goals, thoughts, possibilities. The Two of Wands is one of making plans for the future, but also keeping an open mind, not necessarily pigeonholing yourself into one particular outcome per se, but you certainly are thinking about it. If you're looking to repair a relationship with your person, right, this does show an energy of expansion, of wanting to move forward. Okay, your obstacles, your blocks are clear. Okay, and you're keeping that open mind. Okay, you're really looking to either continue on the path that you're on, or maybe just change something around a little bit. Okay, just so that you can take it to the next level, take it up a notch. The Two of Wands is one of patience and planning a little bit, okay, but it's not really one of movement. So perhaps some of you, you're thinking at the moment that something is a little bit stuck, or it's not progressing as fast as you want. And, if your person really is this this earthy energy of the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, man, oh man, are they ever a slow mover? Okay, and Aries, you might be getting a little bit impatient. Okay, just saying. All right, Earth and air, I mean, they can certainly be a complementary energy. Your person may be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay, or they just are really very cautious and practical when it comes to relationships. Okay, or again, maybe there's some career or money situation that's going on that is under consideration. But the Two of Wands is not really one of going anywhere fast, okay, but it is one of, having a really good solid plan in place, setting your intentions, and getting some sort of idea of where you want something to go. You're keeping an open mind. Okay, and the Ace of Cups shows that as well. Okay, you're really open and receptive to to moving forward, to making improvements, all right, to higher level of commitment, whatever that is. It's just this nice openness that's coming in here, okay? And, but again, that shows the path forward is clear, all right? Or you have done a lot of work to clear out some obstacles. Your near future. Okay, I think you're going to get some good news. Okay, the Knight of Swords is quite often a messenger. Your knight in shining armor coming up to you to give you some news, some good news, some messages. Okay, and it's all about communication. This can also represent some really fresh ideas as well, especially if you've been with your person for a while. Sometimes things get a little bit boring, okay? And with the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Two of Wands, maybe you're planning a little romantic getaway. Perhaps there's a little bit of a surprise that comes in here, okay? Or you're just dare to be different, just trying something different to breathe fresh life and fresh spark into your relationship. But whatever your situation is here, I think you got this fresh energy coming in, and maybe you need to make some quick decisions, okay? That Knight of Swords is all about action, all about speed, okay? But it also brings in some excitement as well. And, you know, also this fresh communication that comes in here, and some, you know, quite often some good news as well, okay? But it's also a fresh new way of thinking that can come in here as well. So whatever this is, I think there is some communication, there's some news that's coming in for you, okay? And this brings in some excitement, okay? And also a need to take some action as well. Your current attitude, and also advice. We've got the fancy Tower coming out here for you, okay? So you are looking to shake things up just a little bit. Okay, the Tower is where we get, you know, take different approaches to things. We do things a little bit differently, and we make some sudden changes in our life as well. Okay, so, you know, this is certainly can be your attitude where something's got to change, right? Something is, we got to do something different. We got to, you know, someone needs to take their responsibility. Okay. You know, we need to breathe fresh life or a fresh spark into our relationship. Okay. Whatever this happens to be, you might be really considering making some changes, or you know that some changes need to happen. Okay. Maybe the old way of doing things, the 10 of Wands, something that's been a little bit stressful. Okay. And you're looking to shift the energy just a little bit. The Tower card also comes out as an advice card as well, and can certainly be this indicator that change of some sort is needed, okay, and quickly, okay, really quickly. The Tower is, of course, a quick card, right? Now, the Tower, of course, can sometimes, at its core, the Tower card is change. Okay, is out with the old way of doing things so that the new can come in. You still got a good foundation, the building blocks, okay, but something needs to be done a little bit different, or a different way of communicating, or a different something, okay? But it is a quick card. And so you might be feeling a little bit of sense of urgency, especially with the Knight of Swords there. Time may be the essence in something. I mean, if you're planning a trip with your person or something like that, okay, then yes, time may actually be of the essence. You might need to make some quick decisions there, okay? But it also feels here that, you know, you're trying to find a resolution to things, okay? You're trying a different way of doing things, and it just feels like here that, you know, you've maybe been... you know, stuck in a contemplative energy for a while, or the 10 of Wands, things have been difficult or challenging for a while, and there's this, excuse me, there's this need to make some changes like really quick, okay? And, you know, so you might just be feeling that sense of urgency, okay, that comes in with that Tower card, right? So that advice is, if you don't like something, change it. Don't sit on it. Change it. Get out of your comfort zone. Try something different. Try something new. Ask for help. Okay. Have a conversation. All right. Whatever that happens to be. It's really one of, you know, get out of your comfort zone, and don't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. When we do the same thing over and over and over again, nothing changes. Okay. So change is the order of the day there. Okay. Your external influences. We do have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And so this is the energy that is surrounding you, okay? Maybe even some external influences there. The Two of Pentacles in reverse can certainly be one of making a bad choice, okay? Being inflexible. All right. There might be a need to be flexible in situations. There may be a little bit of a feeling of discouragement around somewhere, okay? Even maybe disappointment that's coming in here as well. Okay. And, you know, all these feelings, they're temporary feelings. They're not like a massive blow or anything like that. But, you know, so there's a need to get a little bit more organized. The Two of Wands, certainly trying to get some organization there. Okay. If you've been feeling like someone hasn't shared their fair share of the responsibility, okay, they've dropped the ball on some things. The Ten of Wands, then of course there's probably some communication that's needed. You might even need to ask for help, that leg up, right? Your person is probably not a mind reader. Okay, if you're fortunate enough to be with a mind reader, well, that'd be kind of annoying sometimes, right? Especially when you want to keep things to yourself. Okay, but let's face it, most people aren't. And so there is a little bit of topsy-turviness there with that Two of Pentacles. Okay, there may even be something here where someone has changed their mind or they have made the wrong choice. Okay, because sometimes the Two of Pentacles, while it's in the upright, is about balance. Okay, juggling a lot of responsibilities. It can also be about making some decisions. Okay, so there could be a lack of decision making here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, or someone really needs to knuckle down and figure out exactly what it is that they want. Okay, so so you're certainly trying to get all of your ducks in a row there with that energy. So let's just pull a couple of more cards here and see what else is influencing your relationship. Okay, let's see what else is your external influences here, please. Chariot. Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords. So there is some worry, some anxiety that's coming in here, the Nine of Swords. Okay, certainly something that's been causing, you know, probably some sleepless nights a little bit. Okay, a little bit of anxiety. Sometimes we overthink and overanalyze the situation, hence that Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so certainly something that's, you know, been weighing on your mind or on your person's mind. Okay, whether this is something in your relationship or maybe even something external, because we do have the Five of Pentacles in reverse here. So when we have the Five of Pentacles, usually in the upright, right, it's a lack mentality. Okay, it's one of where there may be some losses or some difficulties somewhere. Now, it can be a lack of pretty much anything. Okay, so there could be some job losses, some financial upsets that have been going on that have kind of, you know, diverted attention away from a relationship here. There could even be a lack of commitment. The Pentacles can certainly represent commitment. Okay, so certainly a lack somewhere. However, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse shows some slow and steady improvements. Okay, it's still a challenging card. All right, probably one that's causing a little bit of anxiety here. Okay, some sleepless nights, some tossing and turning. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles in reverse is one of improvements, but slow and steady improvements. Okay, so things are looking up, things are looking for the better. Keep that open mind. Okay, and sometimes we overanalyze something to the point of, you know, it drives us absolutely nuts. Okay, so we need to maybe take a slower, practical approach to things and see the potential of our situation, see through the problem, see beyond the problem, and see our way forward to the solution. So you could certainly be having a situation with your person, especially those who are having a rocky patch, or maybe you're looking to reconcile, see if there's some potential there. Okay, slow and steady wins the race with that Five of Pentacles in reverse. We also did have a little bit earlier some energy here about some possible work-related situations, financial situations. Okay, and this does show that there are some improvements there on the horizon. Okay, patience is the key. But we do have the Chariot coming here as well. So some Cancerian energy. And the Chariot does show the ability to move forward, to overcome obstacles and challenges when everyone is in alignment, when people are on the same page. Okay, and this is where things really do move forward. Okay, you need to take some action though. The Chariot card is one of action. Okay, it's make your plans. Okay, make your plans, make your decisions, and then do something about it. Okay, so this shows that you have the ability to move forward, okay, to be successful, overcome your challenges, all right, and to move forward on your destined path. Okay, the Chariot card is one of destiny. The Chariot card is also a travel card, and it is also a movement card. It is also, as an object, it can be a vehicle of any kind. Okay, so we can say that there is this energy here where if things have felt a little bit stagnant, okay, if things have felt a little bit challenging or tricky in any respect, that there is some forward movement coming in here. Okay, just make your plans, know what you want, okay, have a good plan in place, and then boom, off to the races you go. Okay, we already did have with the Two of Wands here, I forget if I mentioned it or not, the Two of Wands here, some of you might be making some travel plans, maybe a little romantic getaway. It might come as a little bit of a surprise, and the Chariot card can certainly represent that, you know, there might be some financial worries if you've got some trip or adventure that you want to go on. But with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you might have to take a different approach to something, okay? Like something might just be like, you might have like a dream of going to a certain destination or something. There's certainly something there that's challenging you. It could be money, okay, but it could also be some other restrictions, right? We've got travel restrictions all over the freaking planet, okay? As annoying as they are, they're there. We can't do anything about it. It's an external influence, okay? So with that Five of Pentacles in the reverse, instead of being worried about something or overanalyzing it or just be like, oh, woe is me, the Five of Pentacles shows that you have an opportunity here to take a different approach or to do something a little bit different. It might not be exactly what you wanted, okay, but you may still be able to go on that adventure with your person, okay? Maybe it's something as simple as being a tourist in your own town, okay? It just might not be like the grandiose trip or to the destination that you really wanted. But the Chariot can also represent a vehicle like a car, and we do have that with the King of Pentacles here, that some of you might be considering making a purchase of some sort, okay? So it could certainly be a vehicle. Maybe you have your you might actually think maybe someone bought one already actually, and you might think they made a stupid decision. Excuse me, that could certainly happen. It's like, why did you buy that Mustang? You know, you don't need that Mustang, blah, 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 you know, those kind of things. But anyways, but you could also just be making a large purchase. And of course that dings your bank account just a little bit. Okay. But you know, financial issues really do sometimes crop up in relationships. But whatever it is, okay, you're moving forward, you're finding a better way, there's improvements on the horizons, these put your mind at ease, okay? You just need to have a good plan in place, and then boom, off to the races you go. Hopes and fears, we've got the Six of Swords, okay? Now, part of a fear with the Six of Swords is a movement card, okay? It is one of moving forward. Now, excuse me, part of your fear, if you are having a rocky patch with your person, part of your fear may not be maybe that you won't be able to resolve an issue, okay? And are you going to move forward with your person or without your person? Okay, because the Tower card here can certainly sometimes represent the possibility of letting something go. But I feel the Six of Swords is really more hopeful than anything else, because sometimes we go through trials and tribulations in relationships, and the Six of Swords is really a rite of passage. Sometimes there's something that all couples go through at some point in their relationships. And you could certainly be dealing with a situation like that now. It's just like we have to overcome this challenge. And when we overcome this challenge, we're bigger, we're better, we're stronger, and we're more capable of powering through other challenges as they come up along our journey. So I think that for the most part, you're actually really quite hopeful that you will have a peaceful resolution to something, that you will overcome your challenges, and that you will be better and stronger in your connection with your person than before. You may also learn something along the way, because the Six of Swords can, yes, be finding a peaceful resolution to something. It can also be moving forward. Okay, if you've been feeling things are stuck, you're hoping things will move forward. We've got the Six of Swords for that, and also the Chariot card for that. We also kind of have the Knight of Swords there too. It's like, boom, okay, here we go. And excuse me, but the Six of Swords, you may also be finding compromises, okay? A better way of communicating, right? It's all about your communication with that Six of Swords, okay? And sometimes we don't know how to communicate. And you know what? Even sometimes the strongest, most solid couples have communication issues. It's part of being people. Okay, part of being people. And so, perhaps with that leg up card there is an opportunity there to get some sort of third party intervention, shall we say, get some really good advice. How do we communicate better? How do we do this? How do we do this? And you know what? Sometimes if you're in a safe space, okay, where you and your person can both feel safe and at ease and secure, and maybe you can, and with a little bit of help there, okay, you can learn how to communicate better. And this actually solidifies your relationship a little bit more. It doesn't matter how long you've been with your person. Sometimes we need that little bit of help. Okay, my parents were married for 40 years and then they went to a marriage counselor because I guess one of them didn't feel as though they were communicating properly. And they've been married for 50 years now. So anyways, so clearly it helped, right? So anyways, it's nothing to be ashamed about. There is a stigma sometimes about seeing counselors. People are like, oh my God, there's something really wrong with your relationship. Sometimes we just need to learn how to do things a little bit better. It's really not a huge deal. Okay. But your overall outcome, the Page of Swords. Okay, fresh new ways of thinking. Okay, some good news, some open, positive communication. The Page of Swords brings in some excitement. Okay, some curiosity. And I do have to say, with the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Page of Swords, perhaps you're spicing things up a little bit. Okay, the Page of Swords sometimes comes out as a, poking around on the internet kind of card there. Okay, so maybe you're looking for some fresh ideas on the internet, and just not necessarily anything to do with with the physical aspect of your relationship, although it certainly could be. Okay, maybe you're placing an online order for something, but this is just about that fresh perspective, feeling good, feeling excited about moving forward, okay, having this different way of communicating, okay, and it's just this fresh energy. It's like we've put our past behind us, we've resolved some issues, and it's like a whole sense of the new. Okay, and it's really positive, really exciting. Okay, and you may even be finding those new ways to communicate with your person. Okay, you might have a fresh perspective on where you're headed. Okay, things are better, things are stronger, things are certainly more positive. Okay, and again, maybe a little bit more exciting at the same time. Okay, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of excitement in a relationship. So I'm going to leave that there, because when we have that Page of Swords, this is really about two people communicating properly, okay, being open and receptive to what someone else has to say. And again, you're trying new things, you've got this fresh energy, and really when they have that Page of Swords, it's exciting and it's all is right with the world. Okay, so certainly very positive there. And of course, I do have to say the pages, yes, they bring new energy, new perspective, new ideas, okay, all of this fresh kind of energy, but they can sometimes also represent children. So perhaps at least some of you there, you're, getting past or entering into a higher level of commitment or something, and then that sparks a conversation about children, starting a family, expanding your family, all of that. Certainly a conversation at that point with the Page of Swords. All right. So I'm going to leave that there for you guys, but I'm going to close out your reading with a couple of Lovers Oracle cards here. And I think I'm going to get you three. Get you this one, because that doesn't want to shuffle back in. And one more, please, for Aries. One more. Oh, two more. There we go. Okay. So there's your first card. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Okay, any of you who've gone through a little bit of a challenge, especially that 10 of Wands energy there, sometimes we can still find those little moments in joy, even and with our person, even if there's other issues that are around us. And there's the next card. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Third card. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Always make the right choices for you. And there's your final card, and it says manifesting miracles. Nice. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Okay, love manifestation energy. I'm going to leave that there for you, Aries. I hope there was something here that resonated with you. If there was, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous month ahead, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.